play team fights. Everyone is mechanic gods and woo woo woo. And especially for, from an event standpoint and casting standpoint, casting solos is the equivalent of beating your face on a desk. It's so hard. Like there's just so little things that are going on until it's like the very, very, very last zone. But for squads, you could have like, skirmishes left and right, and it's crazy. Like I'm so pissed that the DMCA stuff happened on Twitch, forcing me to delete literally every VOD clip and highlight that I've ever made, because we could go back and watch just how ridiculous that stuff got. And my God, a lot of you don't know. And I'm kind of glad at the same time that it got deleted, because you get a fresh experience of what the hell is about to happen when we get shit popping again. But right now, I would like more people to be, interested in duos and squads, but I understand why they're gravitating to solos, is because with anything that comes with, a team-based thing, you would like to do it with your friends. And if you cannot, as efficiently as you could just running solos, then you're not going to do it, right? First, we need to get the game populated, and then we can worry about the rest later. We got the servers back, freaking sponsorship program, and a whole bunch of other stuff, all within like a week and a half. So give it some time, boys. It'll clean itself up.
Absolutely. And from my opinion, you guys have all great opinions, by the way, valid ones, and I agree with a lot of them. For us sweaty tryhards, me included, trying to rank up, I think it's meant to hinder us, because we're like top 20, like all three of us, all five of us in here are like probably top 20, right? It would make sense for them to try to hinder us. Imagine having, thousands of players playing. I think being in bronze, playing against, gold, silver, master players, I think we'd probably we'd probably be able to climb a lot better. But yeah, I think they cap us on purpose. So let's just wait and see how climbing works when we get more people. But I personally, I love squads. Last night was really fun. I really enjoyed that, minus the lag. And I think that's a good point to segue into talking about Royals League and what Royals League World's League's intention is to kind of increase the population, increase or make better content for people, so people start joining and such. Just because, like what Spoogen said, shoutcasting squads is insane. It's so hype. It's so hype, and we want to make that as a community again, right? Doing organized play, and this content will bring in more people. So I'm gonna share my screen. Is that okay? Spook?
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm gonna show you guys what's up right now. I'll share my screen. Oh, there it is. You guys see that? You guys see that?
I can.
Yes.
I can see it.
Okay. Perfect. So Royals League is actually live now. You guys can actually go to it if you want. It's royalsleague.com. Some of the functions don't work yet, but for all the new people, what Royals League is it started as a scrim night during preseason. Like, we used to do weekly scrims every week. I can't remember, we started at like 6 games or something like that, and then that was like 2 hours every Saturday or something like that. And then eventually, as more people were interested, it turned it more into a league, right? And what like me, Spoogen, and a bunch of the other mods wanted to do is make it more organized. And I want to say this: I'm super excited for Royal Crown being back, and we're gonna bring it to the next level. We're gonna actually have a roadmap here at the bottom. After launching the website, we're gonna start scheduling weekly scrims, with like this circuit framework that we've created. We're also gonna launch videos on this website and also guides for people looking to create some content. You guys will be able to post your guides and videos on here as well. And once we have over 10 teams signed up through this registration here, this registration doesn't work yet, by the way. It's not linked to anything. Just let you guys know. But once we have over 10 teams, I'm gonna make an announcement, and I'll post a schedule as well. And then I'll also tell you guys a little bit about the prizes. Actually, I'm gonna tell you guys a little about the prizes now. Me and Spoogen and a few others have been selected as sponsors.
No.
By Royal Crown, okay? By Royal Crown, which is super exciting. And me and Spoogen directly messaged them about tournaments and backing, and they told us 100% we will back you guys for the tournaments. Just let us know. They actually sent me a spreadsheet, or like actually a Google Forms for me to input information about Royals League, and they already told us that we will get free stuff for, you know, for the players and such. So yeah, good stuff too. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it. I don't know if I got the email. Let me check if I got the email real
For
quick.
the thing that we haven't received yet.
No, it's. Anyways, I'll look for that after, because I wanna tell you guys how much we're allowed to, you know, give you guys. But let me just tell you, it's way over $100, like way over $100. So,
I just want to make a side point.
Go ahead.
Line Games is a very lucrative company. Like, I'm not sure if anyone has actually done any research about what Line Games is, but they are in no way broke. Okay, so the fact that we have busted our ass as a community and got the attention of the actual company to back our events is huge. I want to give a round of applause to everyone from every region shining some light on this game. We made it, boys. Go ahead, Super.
Thanks, brother. Yeah, we made it. If you guys want to check our mission, like, you know, for people who care about our story and our mission, the people who are building Royals League have been here since pretty much day one, right? We really love the game, and we want to see it grow, right? Everybody loves statistics in MOBA games and such like that. Tons of content, and we just wanted to create a space for people to, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Pimp their shit, right? Am I allowed to say that on stream? Pimp
Yeah,
their
you
shit?
can. Hell yeah.
but yeah.
Hell yeah, you can.
Yeah, so our mission is to create a community, right? We want things to be exciting. We want people to grow as gamers. We want to be professional about it as well, and we also want to promote competition by highlighting key players and developing content. And we want to give back to you guys as well for you know, the sweaties and the tryhards. So yeah. So you can read the rules. The rules are kind of flexible right now. I was thinking every Friday between 7 to 9 p.m. The mode will be squad mode, obviously, and the point system you kind of see here. And for when you register, this should be actually team name, and then you know, the leader's email address, and I'll eventually, you know, translate that to like an Excel sheet or something. But each team, right? All the points to that team cannot be transferred, and you can only have a max of 4 players per team, right? And each week there will be a circuit held. A circuit is just consists of 4 games every week, and you'll get points accumulated. And hopefully, like, my vision for this is by the end of the season, the people who have done very well throughout the season will get invited to an invitational, and through that invitational, you guys will battle it out for the prizes, and yeah, really cool, really good prizes as well. So yeah, that's pretty much what Royals League is. I'm gonna finish this tonight, the registration, and then you can start signing up your teams. Once we have over 10, like I said, I'll make an announcement, schedules, all that stuff, and it's super exciting. You guys want to add anything?
I just think this is great. I think this
Ye-
is really cool. Like, this is so sick that this is that everyone in the community who's been trying to like uplift the game, because I came into it right when you guys were already like getting NA server come in and all this stuff, and as a new player, as an outsider, it definitely feels like holy crap, all right, damn, I want to be a part of this. Like, yeah, like just seeing the motivation and all this stuff, it's really cool.
Very kind words from you, Hako. Many of you, are new and aren't familiar with a lot of other additional information involving Royals League. I'm sure many of you have questions. Super, did you want to answer any of them right now?
Let me open your stream. Does it?
First question was basically just about the sub option, which there obviously is a sub option. For member swap if need be.
Let me tell you this.
I'll let you take the lead.
For subs, guys, I'm gonna create a more comprehensive rules PDF for you guys in the near future here, right? It's not on the top of my list right now. The first thing on my list is to get the website up and running, plus get the content stuff up and running, right? I know Marsh is working really hard, creating guides. I've been working late last night, creating some content for newer players as well. But for subs, you can have whatever subs you want. What's important is the team. You have to have the same team each week to get points, right? Like you can change the whole team if you want, right? Like, as long as the owner's there, and yeah, you can sub for whoever you want. That's how it is right now. So it's all about the team, because there's clans now implemented into RC, right? And
yeah,
that's
it's
how
basically a guild.
Yeah, it's pretty much a guild. You can have whatever subs you want.
Okay. While we're talking about the next thing, feel free to drop any other additional questions, and then we'll kind of touch on those involving Royals League. Post podcast, if you have any additional questions, SuperFuture is definitely going to be the one to approach about anything Royals League related, as he is kind of taking charge on this. I'm just kind of here. I'm moral support on that. Obviously helping when I can, but he is, putting all the time in on the website. So Super, I really do appreciate all the hard work that you've been putting in for that. Let's see. That's the last topic that we had. Technically, there are a few things that I wanted to bring up before we potentially get to the giveaway. I wanted to bring up. Yes. You want to do that first, or do you want to touch on?
You could finish. You can finish what you're talking about.
Okay, so
we talked about the the tier list.
Yeah, I mean the tier list is probably gonna go on for a little bit. So, first things first. I wanted to just touch on, and this is to Uline Games. I know you're watching these. Game-breaking bugs. Okay. In the past, we have had many bugs in beta. Some of which were so broken that it was unplayable, right? For example, when Melia first came out, her ult literally deleted people. Okay, it wasn't coded appropriately, and basically, depending on how many people that you hit at the time, it would multiply the damage of the ult, and then it would just keep going whether you were in the ult or not. Like, if you got hit by it, you would just take damage until you died. So obviously, if you're a solo player and this type of bug happens, there's nothing you can do. They press R, you die, into the next game. So this little clip from Looker's stream, iLooker, he's another very devout community member. He was streaming, and this Morgan ult is very similar to the Melia ult bug that happened. Line Games, again, I'm speaking to you because this is not something that we want in the game, and I kind of want to nip it in the butt before it gets out of control and people start attempting to take advantage of it, because that's exactly what happened with Melia. Like, it got to the point to where if you didn't pick Melia, you were memeing, because in order to counter something like that, is you would essentially have to do it as well. So I don't want that to happen again. So my man said, "Be right back, unlocking Morgan." See, this is what I'm talking about. I did want to shine some light on this. I'm not entirely sure if you watched the clip. There are a few things that it could potentially be, but it does need to be addressed, because we've seen this before. I think that's the only bug that I had in mind. If anyone else has any other similar bugs that they've seen, feel free to send me clips and we'll try to shine some light on that in the future. But with that being said, we'll go ahead and segue back to Super for tier lists.
Tier list. Before you guys criticize me, okay? Before you guys criticize me, this is just part of it. I actually got a lot of input from the community, and I may be biased on some of these picks, but just keep in mind my mindset when making this was fully geared out, matchup potential, and very high skill ceiling players. Okay, this is not meant for new players at all. All right, I'm just putting that out there. Okay.
Yep.
Oh man, can't wait to see whatever it says.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wait to share my screen again.
Yep.
But
do you have a link for that as well?
Looker saw it. Share list on Twitter. Is that how I do it?
Just copy the URL at the top.
URL.
That should work, yeah. I think. Maybe.
Boom.
Let me test. Yeah, that works. And I'll just take it and spam it. Go ahead.
Okay. So we'll start at the top. Okay, we'll start at the top. All the elephants in the room or whatever. I put Sonya first. Reason why is because the meta right now is very bruiser heavy, lifesteal heavy, and with Sonya's kit, she is able to get in and get out of fights as she pleases, and with her lifesteal, during like pretty much every phase of the game, she's a force to be reckoned with. Like you see a Sonya, you're like, and you check their gear, she's intimidating. She can be intimidating. Right? And the reason why I put her in front of Morgan is because she doesn't need much mana to beat Morgan, right? If they're in a final circle, if they're both out of mana, Sonya probably win. And I've seen it. I've seen it.
Right.
Yeah, very good players, by the way. Next, Morgan. Very strong. I think they brought his ulti is slows again, right? Is that correct?
That's debatable. I think it might be the Q.
It might just be a Q actually.
That's doing the slowing.
Yeah, but his sustain is insane, super tanky, and yeah, not much to say about that.
Can confirm that Morgan's ult does not slow.
Doesn't slow. Okay, perfect. But yeah, Morgan, if built right, he is super strong. Alright, guys. When you see Morgan, he also has that type of presence. Sonya has. Next up, I was debating on whether to put Neva S, but we kept her A tier, just because she doesn't have as much mobility, but her CC potential is insane. It's insane, and she's a warrior, by the way, not a mage.
Yeah,
not a mage.
Okay, I got some points when y'all are done.
Yeah, exactly. If you guys want to cut me off anytime and add on to that, feel free to. Right, this portion might take a little while, guys. All right, But yeah, Neva, when she's geared, fully geared, she is pretty tough to deal with, especially in the last circle. And bike can you can add on top of this, Ashley. What are your thoughts?
With Neva specifically, since I mean I've pretty much just played her, I'd agree that she is extremely strong. Like I would say she's probably top of strong. She's not quite God because she doesn't have any innate sustain like the two above her do.
Right.
So that's kind of her fallback. She's really mana intensive when she's dueling, and so she kind of just loses attrition wars to like Morgan and Sonya. As far as the elephant in the room with her being a warrior, personally, I think it's on point. If you play her a lot, she really doesn't play like what what Meerkat designs as a mage in this game. Mages tend to play like long range spell combos, whereas Neva really plays like the other warriors. You want to get in there, keep the person at that optimal like max W distance, and just vomit your kit at them repeatedly.
Yep.
She lacks mobility, like we said, like burst mobility. Her ult is insanely wide. I think her ult's really fucking good in threes. In solos, it's easy to see, and you can kind of blink it because of how slow it moves. But the ult combo with Toxic Flask is insanely disgusting. But I would stress to everybody, if you're thinking about playing Neva, she's really good. Just don't fall for the bait and build her full damage. She really needs tank stats to kind of be useful.
Yeah, exactly.
But she's a really fun champion. I'd give her a
yeah. She just spams abilities and like 4 out of 5 of her abilities slow you, so she doesn't kind of really need a kind of getaway or a dash or whatever. So that's why. And you'll see that kind of in these next 3 heroes that I'm gonna mention. With the meta being kind of more tank heavy, sustain and you know, keep away heavy. That's why these guys are at the top, by the way. And just so you guys know, even though it says God, strong, good, tough, these whatever, all these characters can win lobbies, right? Like all these characters are still viable. It doesn't mean they're trash, like trash at all. Maybe SotC is, but like, you know.
Wait, hold on. Hold on.
maybe SotC is, but you can win.
Got a spicy dub before we started the podcast. Shout out, Bike.
My man got the dub on the selfie.
SotC dubs. Continue.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, Neva, great champion. She's obviously the newest champion. Might be a little broken right now, just like how Melia was when she first came out, right? But so yeah, really good champion. Spark. Reason why Spark's up here. He's grown a lot. Young Spark. His kiting ability, his mobility, is just that's god tier alone. Like he can keep people away like for days, and his damage potential is amazing. Reason why he probably isn't like god tier is because he's mana. Like he's very mana hungry. Really, like if he's out of mana, you know.
Inked, what do you think?
He's effed.
That's your boy.
That is my boy.
Yeah.
I think Spark is definitely in a good spot. The build has to be correct. A lot of people get baited early on into playing Spark as a full penetration mage. You really need that 40% CDR to be able to teleport around constantly. So with Spark, I have a CDR build. It's CDR Spark in the presets in the game. You can upload it. It has the map guide. It has all the mats, the legendary stuff. And the big thing about the build is it gets you 40% CDR. The items only get you 30, but Spark has a passive on his E, his teleport that most people ignore, that gives him 10% CDR when it max rank. So that doesn't go above the cap, even though Mystic is running the build. 40% is plenty. And that also helps you with farming mobs on Spark, which used to be impossibly difficult. But now when you run the CDR, you can constantly stun the mobs and kite them so that you're able to get that essence and whatever you need, whether it be wolves or golems, turtles, whatever it is. Spark can handle it, but he does need to get his full gear, which can be done in about 4 or 5 minutes if you follow the path on my guide. There are other viable options. Ghetto Blaster's another good Spark player. Pretty sure he copied my build, but at the end of the day, I'm happy to see Sparks being played by more than just me.
Awesome. Yeah, Spark's a really fun champion to play. If you like mages, play Spark. It's a really good mage. Next up, Meru, another new champion. I think she was the last champion to be released. Actually, no, 2 champions ago, because Chao was the last champion to be released. Second last champion to be released. Meru, reason why she's kind of ahead of Sasha is because Meru is a lot tankier than Sasha, and her shield and her hopping around, it's insane. It's just insane. And her CC potential as well, like her chain CCs, really good.
To jump into that, I know this is a solos tier list, but
Yeah.
after playing last night in squads, it was interesting to see some like champions and really feel out like whether they'd be better or worse, or like because that's going to change everything. But I think keep an eye on Meru if you're interested in squads. I think she's going to be really strong because she gets a whole nother mechanic with a dash on her E when in squads that you can't use in solos.
Yeah.
And it like adds a whole nother layer. She's like really good at it.
She is. I think she's very high A tier in squads for sure. But yeah, just like Bike said, this is a solo tier list, not for squads. But I think she's really good. I love her kit. Right. Next is Sasha. She gets played a lot on East Asia. She's actually high A tier on East Asia just because of her kiting potential and her burst potential. Reason why she's ahead of Elma, Alicia, Steppen, Kaiba is because she can burst them down and kite and just kite them. Right? Play properly, fully geared. So that's why Sasha is there. I'm not gonna talk too much about her, right? But she's very bursty. I could really put Rook up there as well. I want to put Rook up there, but we haven't seen many Rook players except for Billiam. Shout out to Billiam, he's a really good Rook player.
Marsh has been playing Rook as well, Rook, and has said that the 50% CDR build is the only way he's playable. And Marsh is a pretty reputable player for knowing good builds.
Right.
Question.
Yeah.
Hako,
What's up?
tell us about this Hako special combo that
Oh yeah.
I have yet to see.
Alright, so I've been trying to do this. I haven't gotten it to work, but in theory, it could work. Okay. And it's supposed to be last circle or just close to the edge of the circle. And I've been trying to charm into trap into bomb to send them out. Because traps are kind of easy to like work around unless you hide them behind things like chests. Like I learned the other day, you can place a trap in one of the golden chests and you just can't see it. And the hitbox is kind of stupid. Like visually, you could be nowhere near the trap and you get hit. So it's so the idea is just to charm in the trap, throw a bomb, and then auto hit the bomb to make them go out the circle. Because I've seen someone accidentally kill themselves with a bomb before, and
It's happened.
Like,
What's funny
I want to do this.
is that Hako wasn't there for preseason. At the very end of preseason, Hako, like we had something called bomb comp get popular because you could like build the big bombs and teams.
Perfect bomb,
The teams would just play like Nina or CC heavy comps and then just drop these massive bombs in these.
Yo, that's hilarious. I remember we're like eating those cakes and people would come jump on us. We drop a perfect bomb under the cake and then people would just go flying because you couldn't see it. That shit was hilarious. It was so fun when you were able to craft perfect bombs.
I'm gonna try and get this. I'm gonna try and get this combo down at least once just to say, okay, I did it.
Yeah.
It's gonna look fancy, but I'll probably never do it. It's too hard.
If you guys do it before Hako, you guys can name it after yourselves first. I'm kidding.
True. If you don't have a clip, it never happened.
Yeah, you have to clip it.
It never
That's
happened.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah. Okay. Next, Elma.
Oh, man.
Elma. She's probably the best ADC right now, just because of her dog. It's stupid. You guys know how broken it is. You guys seen how strong she is early game.
He's a good boy.
And end game.
You don't know how many times I've charmed the dog.
Yeah.
He's a very good boy.
Yeah.
Too good.
Yeah, but again, depends on how you build Elma, right? If and she's very strong because of her dog and how it blocks, skill shots and stuff like that. So yeah,
And just her damage output feels
her damage output is crazy.
inane sometimes. Like,
Yeah,
I mean, I play Neva, and sometimes I just get eaten alive by her, and I'm
Yeah.
like built tank. I'm just like, what is this?
yeah.
Shout out to Nightmare, the #1 player on NA right now, who is an Elma main.
Yeah,
W.
dirty Elma main. Dirty Elma main. Okay, Alicia, Steppen, Kaiba, and Korik. These are your typical bruisers that have, the reason why I'm kind of like bunching them together is because they all have their strengths, they all have their weaknesses, and they cannot all like battle each other out. They're pretty even, I would say. The reason why I have Korik in B tier is because we haven't really seen a good Korik yet. Shout out to Zasha. Hopefully we see one again soon. And I've actually seen his Korik beat, Alicia, Steppen, Kaiba. So, but again, he's a good player, right? So yeah. Actually, East Asia has Korik a lot higher than what I have him as. But yeah, but these bruisers like Alicia, Steppen, Kaiba, Korik, really good. They could all actually fight each other. They just
What Spook said in chat, I don't know if he's memeing, but I know he's like a Kaiba one trick. I think Kaiba, personally, I think he might actually be like the hardest champ to play in the game at the moment. And I was fucking around with him the other day. When you get shit to work, he's kind of insane. Like, he's just really unreliable. He relies on where the fight takes place. So you kind of have to plan shit in advance and hope the circle works with you. But his kid has a lot in it. I would say he's probably like the most fun champ in the game. So if you're looking for a project, play him.
Yeah. No, same with Steppen, right? Steppen, a very, very high skill ceiling champ to play. Right? And those four, Alicia, Steppen, Kaiba, Korik, I think they're pretty even. I probably would put Kaiba, Korik, and Steppen ahead of Alicia right now, actually. But yeah.
This is definitely a different vibe as to what we're used to, because if anyone that's from beta understands what I'm talking about when I say this, Korik was in his own class. Even if you made a tier list, Korik would be above everything and everything at all times forever, because Korik, right? He had his own class called Korik. Cause Korik. That's it. Just cut end sentence right there. So it's nice that we've seen other things be introduced to not necessarily just it be all about Korik running Puri scrolls, speed scrolls, and TP powder and just killing you in one spin, essentially. Like, there's a lot of counters now,
right?
Which I'm very thankful for.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we'll move on. I don't want to keep you guys too long. Rook, very high burst potential. But very squishy if you go that burst route. As Ink said, go CDR, probably the best way to go now. The thing is, with him, he has to be in your face, right? So you will take that damage, and that's why he's in the B tier right now. But he can win games. Like he can win games. You can sauce up people. Like, he has a lot of winning potential. But yeah, you'll be really good with them. Bastien, Chow, they're the tanks. They're the tanks. If you want a boring game, play them. You will make the final circle. I'll let you know that. But you might have a hard chance of winning if you play any of the, or if you're against any of the champs set above, right? Set above. Bastien and Chow can actually beat some of the champions in the A tier.
Right.
I've done it with Bastien, but just gotta outplay them, right? But Bastien, he was my main, and his mobility is god tier. His mobility. In squads, he's definitely a lot higher as well.
Yeah, he's worth learning if you want to play squads or looking at Royals League. He's always like god tier in squads.
Yeah, he's definitely god tier in Royals League. Yeah, scary guy. Chow, new character, super fun. And I believe he's even more tankier than Bastien in some cases. But
His CC is insane.
he can CC lock you. Pretty good. Pretty
Yeah,
good.
FTC chain.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, Leo, kind of middle of the pack. I think he's a very balanced champion. Like, he's just very balanced champion. He's like middle of the pack Leo, you know, normal Leo. And yeah, I don't know what to say about him. Right? I don't know if you guys have anything to say about Leo.
I feel like he's one of those characters that, like, if someone's really good at him, he's really scary. But like on average, you don't really have to worry. But if you know like a good Leo player, then it's like it's way more intense.
Yeah, he can chase you down like easy Leo, right? All these characters in good tier can win games still, guys. Violet, I was looking at the East Asia tier list yesterday, and Violet is actually they consider her A tier, like a tie A tier. Maybe we don't play her right, but we do have a few good Violet players in the NA community, right? I've been blown up by Violet a few times. She still has that burst potential, and the mobility, right? She's not a bad champion, but she is lacking a few things, right?
Right.
Her matchups feel like really lopsided, like
with the bruiser,
a bit too. Like some matchups, you just run the other person over, and some of them feel really just like impossible.
Yeah, like you're like Violet's literally tickling.
Yeah, there's not like a whole lot of wiggle room with her as much.
Yeah.
It's like some champs you just see and you're like, oh, I'll just delete this guy, no problem, easy clap. And then other guys, you're just like, you see a Morgan, you're like, what the hell am I doing here?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Any of these check,
Happen to me.
If you see any Morgans,
like,
yeah, it's crazy.
what am I gonna do?
My girl Audrey, I consider her A tier, but she's down here because she can win games. She can act like me playing Audrey for any support players out there. Audrey can be viable in solos, but you gotta play her very carefully, I guess. Different playstyle.
Right.
She can actually beat any of these characters that are above her. Maybe she does struggle against Morgan and Sonya though, but she can beat any of these characters. Just to let you know, in probably like 1 to 2 skill combos. Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say 1 to 2 minutes, because Audrey takes a while.
Yeah, 1 to 2 skill combos, but when you're out of mana, you're fucked. So you're out of mana, you're fucked. But yeah, okay. So next, tough. I'm not gonna go into too much detail about these guys. Melia is actually really good. I kind of didn't know where to put her in this. She's actually really good in squads, but I didn't really know where to put her in this. With her cooldown build, she's very annoying, right? And she could cut you for days as well. But if you guys disagree, let me know. Let me know in Discord. Nina, she is part of like the bruiser type.
She's Bastine Chow.
We've been seeing a
Bastien
rise
Chow.
in popularity of Nina. Like the last 2 days, I've been seeing a lot more in solos.
She's amazing at getting final circle third or second. It's just that she really struggles in those 1v1s.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, you can get into the final circle if you like. She does overpower some heroes in the early game as well. But it does take. She does struggle.
She's one quality of life change on her queue away from actually being good.
Yeah, exactly. And the meta tier, guys, these guys can still win games. They can still win games. It's just ADCs are kind of not as great right now in solos, just because they are lacking a few skills, right? They don't have any, like some of these, like Chef, Ballista doesn't have really any hard CC. Same with Bella, right? The reason why Bella's above these two is because she has iframes, right? Like Bella is actually a higher tier in East Asia as well, but she really needs a person with good mechanics, like godly mechanics, to play. Like she could probably still win with just her iframes, right? Just kiting people with utility, but the player would probably need to be pretty godly.
Mhm.
Right. Eden, SotC, they're very lacking right now. Eden has like 1 damage skill, so it's really tough. She can kite you very well, but she only has 1 damage skill, and that's what makes her meh. Same with SotC.
Yeah.
Right, guys?
Selkie
Thoughts?
got a couple cool changes from beta. Like,
Yeah.
if any of you haven't played her since, she's more of like a caster now. Her spells, she's the only champ in the game where her spells can crit. And so it's like, you can kind of surprise people with like EQ ult, but other than that, Final Circle, like any of those champs from good and up are just going to run you down.
Perfect. I am. Oh, my range is on Royal Crown.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
He
Guys,
was on earlier.
if you guys want to make your own tier list, I'm gonna share that tier list maker in Discord. Okay, you guys can play around with it. I'll put it up right now in. Where am I putting it? Where am I putting it?
Put it in
Builds and
chat.
guides. Builds and guides. I'll just put it in chat right now. I'll find
Yeah,
I'll find a spot for it later.
I'm not sure where to put built-in guides. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Because I mean, essentially, it kind of falls in the category of a guide, even
Yeah.
though it's like a biased guide. But
Yeah.
what guide isn't?
And with that being said, guys, thanks for listening to me ramble for 20 minutes or so. Spook? leave it up
Yeah.
to
Do we actually have any quick topics that we can cover in chat? Do we have any questions about something? Other than that, we would be moving to the giveaway for the podcast. So I will give a few moments. Gentlemen on the panel, do we have any things that we want to bring up right now? We feel as though need to be addressed.
I do want to add something to the league.
Yeah.
That you guys are working on. I think it'd be really cool to whoever is shoutcasting it or wherever stream is gonna be like the stream to look for newer
Yeah.
players.
Mm-hmm.
It would be cool if we can get a link of it within the client of the game, like on the main lobby screen, on whatever days.
Mm-hmm.
We
'cause actually, yeah.
that spotlight for like content
Mhm.
creators.
So now that you brought that up, with the actual sponsorship, if you actually look in the actual post for what Line Games did when they introduced the whole sponsorship, like promotion was included in that. So obviously, however they are going to go about doing that, whether that's on their social media, if they are going to implement something within the game, if they're going to go out of their way to do something on Twitter or Facebook, like we don't actually have that information yet. And quite frankly, I don't even think they have a full plan on it yet. They kind of were just doing this to get it done and then kind of rolling with the wavelength as it goes. But that is definitely something that maybe we can possibly get into the works. For the events in general for Royals League, I want to get a Royals League page or like channel specifically for those events. That way it's just easy to circumvent everything, and like whenever like either of us are streaming, we can literally just all pool it into that channel, and then we don't have like sporadic viewership. Like it's all like together, like how most people do. If like you're a professional player on an org and there's LCS going on, they are either have the LCS page pulled up or they raid the LCS stream that's happening. But yes, very very good point to bring up. Let's see, I also wanted to congratulate anyone else that may have gotten the sponsorship that we don't know about. Hako, I do believe that includes you.
That is me. I don't think I deserve it, but that is me.
Congratulations, friend.
Thank you.
Welcome aboard. You are in good hands. No correlation to Allstate, so don't even try with the DMCA crap. But yeah, anyone else that potentially applied and didn't get in, don't let that discourage you, right? Like they have to go in segments. If they just signed 100 people, that's a lot of things to manage, right? So they'll bring in a couple people, maybe they'll bring in more people as the weeks go on. Keep your sights on their posts for all that stuff, and maybe post again like every couple weeks. Like you never know what can happen. But obviously we are going to do our utmost to make sure that this community stays tight, and we're doing everything in our power to make sure that the light is shined in the right direction to actually make something happen with this game, because this game has a lot of potential, and I'm very excited to see which direction it is going to go. Let me look at chat to make sure. I don't know if this was mentioned as a disclaimer, but it's pretty important. Phase of the games, there are many undiscovered combos, so a lot of characters that are low now could actually be a lot better. Yeah, so Carol, we actually did mention that. I've talked about it on my stream a lot. I'm not sure what these other gentlemen have. Meta is going to change. What the meta is now, we haven't got a full competitive scene yet. Just from the lobbies that we were playing last night on Super Stream, everything was different. Usually when you land,
100%.
when you land, you're expecting, oh, hey, guy that's not on my team, I'm just gonna run by you. That didn't happen. When you got overly sweaty people, it doesn't matter if they get tossed back. You will 100% see a meta change, and once it's actually got some publicity, when Line Game starts promoting it, other regions are gonna pick up on it, and then they're gonna be like, oh, we can do this. Oh, this is that's how meta works, right?
Yeah.
Like if that's just the way it works. The more eyes are on it, the more likely it's going to happen.
Spoog, I just want to add on to that.
Yeah.
Regarding Rose League, it's not just for NA players, guys. We had actually EU players join
Yes.
Rose League as well. When we had it during preseason, right?
Mhm.
It is owned for EU as well. Because I know you guys, if any EU players are on here right now, like I know you guys don't have really a scene. You guys are all welcome to join, and yeah, we're looking to do international as well if this thing does go well.
Yep. So long as we're very transparent with what we actually would need to make that happen. I'm sure Line Games will take us seriously, because this is we were working so hard as just regular ass individuals having fun, and now they're actually acknowledging what we're doing. So this is the first step that we needed, and then now that we have this, let's run with it, right?
Yeah. And what we hope with Rose League right now is, since we have kind of a more competitive circuit coming, we're hoping that squads fills up now. I hope there's gonna be teams practicing for squads, and so we can see some crazy plays.
I do want to make one little point real quick.
Yeah.
I think what would really help the player base is if we can get ads on Twitch of the game. Because we all have to watch ads on Twitch,
Yes.
Even if
Yeah.
it's like a 20-second ad
Mm-hmm.
of a little bit of gameplay.
Yep.
I think that would be crazy, because Twitch already has a huge MOBA player base, and all they
Absolutely.
have to do is advertise it as like, hey, come try this fun
Mhm.
new game.
It costs $12 a week to run ads on Facebook to over 3,000 people. For food for thought for anyone that doesn't know about digital marketing.
That's actually a topic I forgot to mention. To put.
Let's
on
talk about it.
Yeah, it's the marketing aspect, and what we can do as players, and what we can, I guess, keep Meerkat or Line Games accountable for. So
Yeah.
It makes us happy to keep on producing content, right? And I know mentioned Hawk. I know Hako mentioned not having a Twitter presence is kind
Yep.
of hurting them as well, because
Mhm.
tons of people, tons of gamers are on Twitter, right? There's
Correct.
really nothing on Reddit. There's what you just mentioned, right? On Twitch as
Yep.
well. So I'm gonna write these down. These are all good points, and let's actually post that in the ideas feedback section, plus
Yeah.
the video of the podcast.
I would actually let's set aside some time. Wait, I don't know why the hell fucking shit just moved. Let's set aside some time to actually pull statistics,
Okay.
actual business statistics, to show what the difference is and how it can make for something in the form of a startup, because it is extremely important. Anybody that's a content creator knows that your brand is everything, right? And if you're not pushing your brand, you're kind of wasting your money, right? So if you got employees, Line Games, I opened with the podcast with this. This is how not to fuck this up. I'm really trying to be as straightforward as possible. We're all extremely overly generous and honest people. This is something that needs to get looked at. I promise you, the slightest shift with any of the things that we just talked about, and you will be dumbfounded at how drastic the change will be, right? Good topic indeed. All right. Anything else in chat before we go ahead and close it out? I don't want to hold the panel hostage.
Any questions in
10,
chat?
20 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and we'll just go ahead and I guess call it. Yeah, that would be the end of the podcast. We are going to be doing a giveaway here, so don't go anywhere. Panel, thank you for joining me. Feel free to stay on the call if you want. If you want to jump out, that is entirely up to you. SuperFuture, Bite Kicker, Hako, and Inked, thank you as well. Also, most of these individuals stream. If you aren't following their streams, I highly recommend that you do so. Boys, feel free to drop your Twitch links in chat. I will take it and then I will spam it for you. There. If you love my stuff, you are who you surround yourself with, right? And every single person in this community thus far has all been good people. So, thank you, gentlemen, for joining me on the panel tonight. Feel free to drop out if need be.
Yep, thank you for having me. And you guys are all beautiful.
Oh, ooh, thank you. I appreciate you. You as well.
Yeah, guys, I have my stream open too. If you guys want to be part of Spoogen's giveaway, make sure you guys are on his channel. I'm just gonna give you guys a shout out.
Yes. I am going to post this one more time.
Yeah.
And then give it a couple minutes to kind of accumulate. We got giveaway. Fill this doc out because I need to have reference to pull names. If I don't, then how else am I gonna get you at it, right? So I will give a couple more minutes.
Are we allowed to participate as well? People on the panel?
Yeah, like anyone can participate. Just because you're on the panel, even if you have a full-time job, like this is free. It's free fucking money. Like, and there's no stipulation that you have to abide by other than signing the form, so I can put your name, you know, in the little spinner thing when we do that, right? So feel free to jump in. I don't care who is joining. It's just you cannot win more than once, right? So it's one win per person. There will be 10 winners total. Depending how many like how big of a turnout we get with, you know, future podcasts, this may be more frequent. I have zero issue coming out of pocket for things like this to give back to the community. SuperFuture has the same mentality, and I know there are other people potentially interested in doing the same thing. So like I said, the tighter we keep this community, bro, you'd be surprised the effects that follow. I guess we'll post it one last time. Sign the form. I'm gonna kind of pull the thing over yonder. And then I need a fucking pad so I know who tally down. So to reiterate, this is going to be through PayPal. If you can't do PayPal, I can send it through Steam, but you have to add me as a friend, and Steam unfortunately will not let me send it immediately. So after like 48 hours or so goes by, reach back out to me and I'll get you the money. For PayPal users, I am going to compensate for the taxes that are taken out if you instantly send it to a bank account if you need to. So don't worry about that. You're not going to be gypped out of the actual 10. And we're going to go ahead and call it. No more entries. I see who is the last one. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Bea, you slick girl. Okay. I see you. Literally, as soon as I said that, it went through. All right. Now let me apply this.
The range.
It probably, I mean, Bea, it's girl, so I mean,
Yeah,
technically it's not the same person, so it doesn't really matter. All right, so let me make sure all the names are correct. Okay, cool. I said we're gonna be pulling 10 names. I could sit here and pull up the Guile theme and fucking get all extremely hyphy, like I usually do for shit like this, but in reality, I don't want to hold you guys here too long, so we're just gonna spin. I'm gonna give.
All right, here we go.
I'm gonna call your name. If you don't say anything in chat, like here or pog or something, I'm moving on, and you are disqualified. I'm gonna give you like 10 seconds to respond. So don't do the I was going to take a shit real quick. My bad. No, stay. Okay, this is the time. All right. First spin. I don't know why I turned to Chewbacca real quick. Sani, don't know how to say your name. Congratulations, you are our first winner. Let me actually remove your name. Boom. Bada bing, congrats. Next spin. Ooh, is that Shades? Ooh, Shades. Second winner. I'm just gonna push.
Close.
Tagami's so close there.
Yeah, like I thought it was on the line, bro. That was extremely close. Shades, second winner, going for the third one. Congrats, Shades. Bike kicker. Let's go. I see you, Bike.
Damn.
Dapper boy, and he's $10 richer. Okay. Remove that. All right, number 4. Ba-da-ba-ba. Bashi. Congrats. That's number 4. Going on 5. Wait, did I not remove Bike? Wait, Bike's hacking? Hold, wait, look.
Oh, God, 2
Wait, hold on.
dubs.
Wait a minute, how?
Give me the
I removed your name.
rigged.
This shit is Bike. Quit hacking, okay? I am gonna go crazy. What is this?
Good boy.
Oh, that's why. Okay, wait. That's my bad. All right. Ignore that. Bike is just better, clearly. Billy!
Scam.
Billy! I'm gonna get naked and take a shower. Pablo Francisco, stand up, anybody? 5th winner. Congrats, Billy. No, Bike did not win 3 times. I just forgot to click the thing. Billy and Dill also. Congratulations. I need to take both of their names off. So we have Billy gone. Dill gone. Bada bing. Yeet. Bea, I see you. Joined in last second. Congrats. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Make sure I remove that. Next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This would be 8. Chira actually takes it. Chira, congrats.
Chera.
Oh, that was
Stop the
close.
count.
By stealing that away.
Stole it.
Let's
Look
go,
how, like,
Chera.
that is so close. My goodness. Pogs in the chat for sure. All right, so that was number 8. 2 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Ludios
8.
won that by a lot.
LSD. Congrats. You are number 9. 1, 2, 4, 6, 9. And this will be the final pull of the night. Oh. Mouse wheel. Who's it gonna be? Oh, no. Hydra. Congrats, everyone. On winning everyone's name that I just called. Sani, Shades, Bike, Bashi, Billy, Dill, Bea, Chira, LSD, and Hydra. Send me a DM with your PayPal email or the method of payment that you would like to have. Okay? And then I will get that sent over to you. Again, to reiterate, Steam, I cannot immediately send it to you after you add me as a friend. I have to wait a couple days before Steam will allow me to do so. Bike, it's not Bike's fault. It was my fault. I forgot to click the apply thing. But I do find it hella funny that it did land on Bike 3 times. So, food for thought. Again, that concludes our podcast entirely. I do hope you all have a good rest of your night, and I appreciate everyone that's tuned in thus far. Super, are you continuing to stream?
Yeah.
Is anyone continuing to stream?
I'm continuing to stream. I'm gonna play some games. Get some
Okay.
games in.
Well, what I'm going to go ahead and do, everyone else on the panel, again, I do appreciate you guys taking the time out. I would love to have you again. You know, this is a weekly thing every Saturday, 5 p.m. CST. Definitely be on the lookout for that. be on the lookout for the notifications in regards to Royals League. In order to do that, make sure you are joined in the NA Discord. But we are going to hop over to SuperFuture's channel so you can see some top tier content from your boy. I'm going to do the outro, and then I'll see you over there, Super.
Right.
Thank you again, gentlemen.
Thank you.
These guys.
Cheers. My name's Chef.
Wherever you go, I'm always with you.
In here, we're just gonna go. What was I doing? Oh.
The one who was with Riku and me all the time.
Oh. Wow. Thank you for the follow, guys. Appreciate you guys. Spook. First of all, guys, I just want to thank Spook. Like he's been putting in a lot of work. Being like the face of NARC for a while. Like if you don't know Spoogen in Royal Crown, like I don't know where you've been. my man's talented and entertaining as fuck. Put some games in. Just started 2 days ago and getting to know all you mods, leaders, and such. Happy to support, love the game, and love the community this far. Hey man, we appreciate you. Welcome to the community. I'm glad you loved the podcast. Glad you loved it. It was actually a meme at first. But it turned out to be really good because, you know, devs started listening to us, kind of. It started educating the community, and we hope to keep it up, right? Like, the community loves this type of stuff, and we want to just educate everybody. What's going on? With me and Spook Spook and Hako now being sponsored, I guess we kind of can talk to them directly through email. Dude, I'm gonna show you guys some Audrey saucing right now. Like, people don't even know she's low-key S tier. Yeah, and we're looking for more people to, you know, hop onto the podcast, especially newer players, right? As you guys play, as we see you guys in lobbies, like, we want to hear your thoughts. I'm sure Meerkat and Line Games, they want to hear your thoughts as well. Right? Invite your friends to the Discord. Get the supporter role. Get access to you know, exclusive stuff on the Discord, which we'll be implementing. We want to make this game huge. Yo, I love Morgan. Like, look at my Morgan. Can't see it. Actually, I need to change my like, this is the pimp slap Morgan. Morgan's a pimp. It's good. Who's playing right now? Is anybody playing solo? Yeah, it's really fun. Really fun. I hope you guys stick around. Invite other people. Let's blow this up. It's gonna be fun. Once we start getting 30-man lobbies, be more of a even playing field for everybody. Thank you for the follow, Shades. Appreciate you, brother. The cat's going crazy right now. I don't know if you guys can hear him. I think he might be hungry. Eat him. Or just wants attention. New character coming out soon, so I'm keeping around 18,000 gold. As a sponsor, since we got sponsored, we got free diamonds as well. I don't know what to use it on yet. 16 players, that's not bad. It's not bad. This is my build for Audrey solo. If you guys want to steal it, feel free to. So doing my usual route. I'm not innovative at all with my routes. Not innovative at all. Get purple as fast as I can, and get levels as fast as I can, and then go fight some people. That's what I do. But when you're playing Audrey, if you guys do ever play Audrey, you either go all in or you're fucked. You're fighting someone. Like, if they approach you, you should be going all in. It's important that Audrey gets the damage out first. Unless you're fighting a Sonya, Morgan. Different story. mean, I could fight him. That'll be nice. That'd be nice. These blue fucking flowers. They're so annoying to get. Okay. Flowers. Yeah, for when I play games, for any champion I play, usually for the new people here, I usually don't go for weapon first. I usually go for armor, touch first. But just in this case, you know, I got my weapon. Because armor gives you, you can get a lot of your armor on the outside of the map. See, like, my pathing, I'm almost done. Done all my stuff. I'm gonna go here next, but I'm taking it to this portal to here. I don't even have my stuff on actually. Usually when you end up going mines, there's gonna be a fight. There's usually a fight. Shit. Oh, I got stunned. Kizuko. Stunned. I didn't do enough damage there. Why you gotta do me like that? He's on Kaiba, yeah. Saucing people on Kaiba. I didn't have enough damage to fight him, unfortunately. You enjoying Eden, really? How are your games with Eden? I see a lot of people on today. Good. I have a pretty dope skin for Eden though. No, 128. Where'd you see that? My friend? Oh, you probably because they didn't log in since preseason, so that's why they probably haven't got their level reset yet. Because once the game released in February, everybody's levels reset. Okay, That was just my first game. I'm back. I haven't played all day. We'll run it back. We'll run it back. It's fine. We were like level 200 something in preseason because we had multiple preseasons.
バトルを開始します。生き残ってクラウンを勝ち取りましょう。
Oh my god, get out of here. Who do you guys like playing? What are your playstyles?
ファーストキル。
I usually play support type characters, especially in League. I played support or ADC. Hey, Shylixia. I think I remember your name. Step In is really good. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, but Step In's actually really still good. But at the moment, she's decent. She's decent. She'll struggle a lot, though. So we'll see you in game. I'm excited. People are coming back. If you're back in the Discord, Charlixia, you will get a special title. Just send me a message in Discord for returning players. Man, this guy's giving me everything. Like, thank you, Dilroy. So nice. So nice. Right now I'm looking at the blue flowers. Only the bull rush, which is this type of papyrus, it drops you blue flowers. And the RNGs, I got lucky this time, but the RNG is always not on in my favor. Thanks. I'm getting very lucky this time. Around. Send it on Discord DM. Hold on. I'll kill him for you, so you can send it. You can send it. Where'd he go? I'm kidding, Dilro. I won't do you like that. Actually, Eden has a lot of kiting potential. Yeah, Eden can kite very well. As long as you land your Q. Get a 30-man. Get a 30-man lobby going. 30-man solo lobby? Anybody be interested in that? We have like 30 people. We have like over 30 viewers right now. You can get a 30-man solo lobby going. Oh, too far. I don't even know what's wrong with my ping right now. It's ridiculous. It's like I'm playing in East Asia. What the heck? How big is this lobby? You guys see? Now I usually get some levels. Yeah, that took about what, 7 minutes, 7, 8 minutes, or something like that. Almost, pretty much almost full build. Oh, she gave me food. Oh. Full purple. Too fast. So I have a little bit of time here. So I'll be pretty good. Like farming. Like I usually pick up the essence still, because if you have at least 2 of these in your inventory after you have out your full build, if you pick up any of the legendary materials, you're pretty flexible in building to whatever you want. I always have like lumber, soft stems, mysterious power, and stuff too to build more utility. But as you get better, you'll learn, I guess. That guy come from? What the heck? Oh, I hit him. I probably want to try to get level 12. Then I'll probably go fight some people. So I have about so I have about two of each now. In zones coming in, so no one will get this blood. No one will get that blood. Oh shit, I'm gonna get cucked if I don't go right now. You guys will notice I only have like one of each zoomable because I cycle through everything. I literally use like every type of utility when I fight on all my characters really. No such thing as bad utility, but sometimes it does screw you over. Certain characters will benefit more for different types, right? I have a lot of shit right now. You stop cycling on some characters. You don't need a spear if you're playing Spark. Really? Even though it's a method of one damage. I guess spear does need physical damage, and it's kind of useless. It does slow a little bit, but yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, because there's a lot of consumables right now, and I don't even know what to do with it. Flame totems? Yeah, I think spear is still pretty useful. Won't hide boots. Want a defense? Need my CDR. Thanks for follow Bashi. Appreciate you. They need to fix circles so you can't end up on the other side of the river. That's been there since preseason. Like, it's so stupid. Like, sometimes you can actually blink through certain parts of the river, or if you Bastine, you know, just all three were stuck. That's hilarious. Pop, pop. Lightning. Oh, Dilroy. See? some goods. Some goods.
マグネティックフィールド復元
Fuck. Fuck. Let's hopefully find it around here somewhere. Oh, it's right here. What? GG.